We want to ensure that every veteran across America, anybody who's eligible for their VA loan, can have access to the full scope of what the VA offers them as a home loan benefit.
Let me put back in my disclaimer here again that this is our opinion, our recommendation. Talk to your broker, talk to your C.A.R, N.A.R, legal representatives that you have on the hotlines, and talk to them about the ways to do this. But our recommendations, keep it simple. Do an offer the same way you would do any other offer. Why? Because you want to make the listing agent's job easy. You want them to look at your offer and go, okay, it's a VA. I better read this thing like a fine-tooth comb because I'm willing to bet there's a box that's checked or not checked that I'm not used to, that I'm going to have to, okay, yep, where's this? Where's my seller going to get it? Where is, make it simple for them. Do it the way you would normally do an offer. Escrow. Escrow is normally split what? 50-50. So do you write it up differently, or you just go, hey, you know what, I've accounted for that in my non-allowed fees, knowing that my buyer can't pay them. I'm going to just put on there, seller, escrow would be split 50-50 per normal rules. When the listing agent goes through that, it's like, okay, that's there, yep, that's, wow, this is starting to look normal. That makes their life easy. The other parts about this, obviously check the box that says VA, duh, but how to write up seller credit. Our recommendations here, use plain language, use numbers, not percentages, and put it right on page 1. So down in paragraph 3D, you have an example in the book. Let's go to that example. Paragraph 3D, request seller credit up to $3,500 towards buyer's recurring and non-recurring closing costs to include VA non-allowed fees. Just put it right down there. It stands out nicely. Everything's fine. So why do we use that terminology? Let's go back a slide really quick here. Request seller credit. Okay, yeah, it's coming from the seller. Up to $. If you put in a percentage, that's great at first. Hey, I'm offering you $400,000. I would like a 2% credit. Anybody can do math in their head of what 2% of $400,000 is? And how much is the seller going to net? Okay, if you did that math in your head, now the seller counters and says, I want 407. Now do that math in your head. What is 2% of 407? What is the seller really going to make? If instead you just said, hey, $400,000, I'm requesting $8,000 credit. How much is the seller going to make? That's probably easier math. The seller says, I want 407. $8,000 hasn't changed. So how much is the seller going to make? $399. That's easier. It makes life simple. Things don't change as you go up and down. It's just one of those recommendations.